I'm here at the Holy Grail in Epping, New Hampshire with owner David Kennedy. Now tell me about the Holy Grail.
So the Holy Grail was a old church, old Catholic church, built back in the late 1890s. And when we took it over, it hadn't been a church for about 14 years, so we did all the renovations. We wanted to make it into a family type style restaurant where anybody would feel comfortable when they walk in the door.
So now you've broken into kind of different parts of the cottage room.
Right, the cottage room was more of kind of like an off-take of the old Irish cottages over in Ireland that you would step into if you went to visit some family or friends over there. It's really cozy with a little fireplace in there. It's really nice.
Now tell me about that scene. Was that painted for you?
That was hand painted for us, yes. It was actually painted on canvas in the artist's garage. And so it's done in strips.
It is beautiful,
really
kind of
nice.
brings you a step closer to being in Ireland.
Correct.
And then upstairs, what do you call upstairs?
Upstairs is our choir loft. Originally it was a choir loft, so they used to have the organ, pipe organs up there, and obviously choir singing. So the joke is whenever somebody wants to get sad upstairs, they have to sing. So that's the big, yeah.
I'm never sitting up there. So let's talk about the food. Now, tell me about the menu here.
So what we do is we have an Irish fare section, and a lot of it is your corned beef and cabbage dinners, your bangers and mash, or Cole Cannon, which has the cabbage in it as well. We threw a little twist on the nachos, which is an Irish nacho, correct? Same thing with our certified Angus corned beef with cheese and scallions. And originally we tried chips, like a Mexican tortilla chip, and it just wasn't standing up to all the corned beef and the cheese and stuff. So we figured, being Irish, we would take the potatoes, slice them nice and thin, deep fry them, and then throw all the ingredients on top.
So now let's talk about, this is another appetizer.
Yes, that is our Scotch eggs. And what that is a hard-boiled egg. And we have our ground Irish pork sausage that we take and we pack it around the hard-boiled egg as if you're making a meatball. And then we bake it, and then we deep fry it, flash fry it as soon as it comes out to the guests. And it's served with a Coleman's mustard or a apple chutney.
Now speaking of sausage, now bangers and mash, it's not mash though.
It's a mashed potato. It's a garlic mashed potato with shallots and onion in it, but we also shred our cabbage. So it's called Cole Cannon, and it just gives you a whole meal as opposed to having a corned beef and cabbage with the potatoes and everything. The bangers are an Irish pork sausage. Most people consider them like a breakfast sausage because they're small in size, like a little lynx.
And what you put gravy on top?
It's a brown gravy on top that we make in-house here.
So this is like Irish comfort food.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now in front of you is traditional boiled dinner.
Certified Angus corned beef with your carrots, your cabbage, and your turnips.
So now how much of that do you sell on St. Paddy's Day?
St. Paddy's Day, a combination of about 600 pounds of corned beef.
Ooh.
So we do the traditional dinner, we do a Reuben, and we do a few other items. We go to a limited menu on St. Patrick's Day just because there's so many people inside that it's really hard to focus on trying to get all the food out in a timely fashion.
Sure.
We go through roughly about 16 barrels of Guinness.
As opposed to?
Yeah, 3 or 4 a week.
And then you also do like a breakfast type of thing too going on?
We started doing a breakfast last summer, and we have a function hall which we call Camelot, and it's got an authentic thatched roof. Every Sunday now we set it up so that we do an Irish breakfast.
So for St. Patrick's Day, you can start with the breakfast and just stay
7
all day long.
All day long, in and out. Really praying for some really nice weather.
So this was made in the kitchen. They made this, so tell me about that.
So this is an item that we just put on this past year. Over in Ireland, again, a lot of seacoast fish, clams, mussels, stuff like that. And what we do with this is we actually use either Guinness or Bass Ale, depending on the type of mussels that we're preparing. We throw in some of our bacon, we throw in some scallots, onions, a bunch of different ingredients to really spruce it up a little bit. Add the crostinis, your bread rounds, and great for dipping.
All that great juice.
It's
Yeah.
great to share because it's a big appetizer.
And I love how you serve it in that pan. That's really cute.
Comes hot, fresh, right out of the kitchen that way, which is really appetizing, and the rest of the restaurant sees it and smells it, so it's enticing for everybody in the whole restaurant.
So when you designed this restaurant, you intentionally designed it around the bar?
We designed the bar so that it's in the shape of a heart. If you notice it, especially from the choir loft above. And we have the lines on the bar top to resemble the strings.
So now Emily made a couple of great drinks for us, and this was the first drink that she made. What was this drink
This
called?
one is called the green mimosa.
Hi, my name's Emily. I'm a bartender here at the Holy Grail, and I'm going to be making a green ginger mimosa. 1 pot of ginger, champagne, orange juice, and Midori. And that's how you make a green ginger mimosa. The next drink I'm going to be making is a Holy Communion, 2 parts Absolute, peach schnapps and Midori, pineapple and cranberry, top it off with Chambord. That's how you make a Holy Communion.
So did we want to mention that you're going to be opening a new spot?
That would be great, yes.
Okay.
We're proud owners of another church, and it's up in Laconia. It's 12 Veteran Square. It's right across from the old train station. We're going to stick with the same theme that we have here. It seems to be working really well.
Well, thank you, David, so much. You'll have to head out here to the Holy Grail for some great Irish food and so much more. Cheers.
Sláinte.
Thank you.